brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. My stuff is like moving slow. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're all just having a great day. I am having an amazing day. I had a great night and an amazing day. But let's first go through and see who's here. I see AVA was first. Good morning to you. He's out there getting his Dutch brothers. And we have Hellhound. Hellhound, good to see you. Trading some DMs with you last night. That was fun. Then we have Bestie. Good morning, baby girl. Love to see you here. Who else we got? Uh, Voss is here. Good morning to you, Voss. Uh, just, I'll get it. We have Joan who's here. Good morning to you, Joan. Kevin James is here. Good morning, Kevin. Greg of Scotland is here. Good to see you. Um, I was looking to see if Ed Scout was here and Mismatch Menace was here. Uh, haven't seen those two yet, but hopefully they jump in. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something. We got another gift. This one came from Ed Scout yet again. Ed loves to send gifts, and with Ed, I'm just gonna do it even though he's not here because he does sometimes watch on replay, and I don't want him to have to scroll through the whole show. But let's open this up. Now, this he told me is the last one that he sent me. Okay, we got a note here. This is the last one for now. Everything was ordered together, but Timu can be slow. Oh, I totally get that. Yeah, Timu sucks sometimes. Oh, this one is a hat. A hat of some sort. Let's get this opened. It says freedom and honor, and it's got the Marine Corps Bulldog, and it says American Patriot. Thank you so much, Ed. I do appreciate this. He sent me a couple others. So like when we go out for some of the celebrations. Oh, good morning, Stacy. Seeing you there. When we go out for some of the celebrations for the 250th, I'll probably my son will probably want to wear one and I'll wear the other one. Thank you so much, Ed. Actually, I think he sent me 3 now that I'm thinking about it. That's I love going on Temu because you never know what you're gonna get. Like this is a pretty decent quality hat, very decent quality, good printing on it. Uh, but sometimes, and I've ordered stuff on there, and it's been junk, and people are like, "I'll never do that." You get ripped off. Yeah, if someone rips me off for $5, oh well. Oh well, I've bought stuff off Temu. I do like. I need to do more Temu reviews of stuff that I get. But yeah, like I'll tell you, the one thing I really love is my automatic waterer. I got a watering system that I bought off Temu, and it's great. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, Menace did make it in. Good to see you, Menace. I'm just looking through to see if there anyone else. Um, I had to laugh last night because the haters were out in force. They were so upset. I'm trying to think how it started. Um, but I was out and about, and my phone started blowing up of people. They're like, "Oh, they are going off on you." Apparently, John was talking about pausing the group, which just I told you guys there are strikes. There are strikes. He keeps putting up that old picture, but no, there's strikes. Like there would be no reason to pause the group, none whatsoever. If all of my reports were being told that they weren't strikes, they are strikes. This is him. This is John's way of tipping his hat. Oh, now the kitty's gonna go up there and sniff the hat. Uh, hey, Yankee Bell. So yeah, this is how they, publicly they'll say this, but if you watch, they will tell you what's going on. And if you weren't getting strikes, there'd be no reason to pause the group. There'd be no reason to panic. Oh, by the way, I just noticed I'm using the coffee mug that Ed also sent me. So he was having essentially a panic attack about it. And like I've told people, don't stream emotional. You also probably shouldn't be posting on the internet emotional. What? This is crazy. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to show this. Now, this is Lori Jones talking with Big Dirt, who, as you all know, is a mod for Coop. And remember, Coop didn't know about any of the stuff, any of the tax on Georgie. Lori Jones said they're talking about Georgia. She's known for being a terrible mother and sending out unclothed pictures of herself while married to men on the internet, but then tries to convince people she is a Christian. Yeah, they were divorcing. They were divorcing. Like, like the lefties tried to do this with Ken Paxton this week. Oh, one quick intercession. Stacy Woodson just sent us 100 joules. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they just tried to do this with Ken Paxton. He's dating a woman, and they're like, "Oh, look at this unchristian." If your marriage is over and you are getting a divorce, and like the process is happening, yeah, then you're free to date. Georgie thought her divorce was over and was separated, physically separated, and yeah, started uh dipping her toe out there to date again. I don't see what the problem is. Like, I, I went for a long time separated. And, I kept telling my ex, you need to divorce me. If you're done with me, you need to divorce me. Well, my ex was using the divorce as she kept telling me, do you know how much money I'm going to get? I'm going to get so much money. And I was like, well, what she didn't know is I'd already talked to an attorney who he was like, well, she left you before 10 years of marriage. She ain't getting any money. And yeah, my ex was trying to use that as a way to control me, but she didn't. We separated in 2013, and she didn't file for divorce until 2018. So for 5 years, and I dated. I started dating. What I waited. What was it? A year and a half. Because I waited to get out of the Marine Corps because adultery is illegal in the military. But once I was out of the Marine Corps, I started dating. And it wasn't like right away. It was probably like 3, 4 months after I got out that I was like, okay, it might be time to put myself out there. That's perfectly fine. I could have, the day she left me, like, had I not been in the military, I could have started dating right then. Morally, I would have considered myself justified because the marriage was over. And that's how California looks at it. Like, there's no legal separation here, but if you separate, they consider the marriage over from that date. Oh no, I went through a hoe phase. How dare I wouldn't even classify that as a hoe phase. You were just talking to people as based upon our conversations. I mean, you could have been out there, having sex. I don't know. You guys would be amazed the people that you all know in the what the hell's thing who have gone, had that same thing. It's happened so many times. The problem is the old hags can't be Georgie. We're now there's a small little group of us laughing about what's happening. I was put into a group chat last night, and we're calling it the Hags and Fags group because all we're talking about is the hags and the fags. John, John, and Robert. Now I got to clarify because Robert Rogers is an idiot. He always thinks I'm talking about him when I'm talking about Robert Ward, but Robert Rogers, okay. John needs Robert to come to his defense. I don't know if I would never in my life ask another man to come defend me, especially against when it's words on the internet. That's just sad. Like, I think about like when I was back in like college and we'd go to like clubs, and there was always that guy that would start a fight and then come over and be like, "Hey, these guys want to beat my ass. Let's go. Let's go." And it'd be like, "No, no, dude, you're on your fucking own. You started that fight, you finished that fight." Like, it's one thing if someone starts a fight with you and now I'm here to help you finish it. But no, no, no. If you started it, you need to finish it. And what's funny is like I was being accused last night of controlling people, sending all these people like I had zero interest in that. Zero interest. I just sat back, and then I did make a comment. I made a couple comments actually. Here, let me show them to you. Um, yeah, I put Kim tells John to jump, and John says how high. Because and I did that because Kim was in there telling people how the group should be run, which is hilarious. It's like, I know she was asked to be a mod. Kim, just be a mod, and then you can have input on it. But see, they don't want to be a mod because then they can be held to a higher standard. Because if you get a check mark against you as a mod, it goes against the group. So yeah, she responded to that, and she actually had a screenshot of that this post here. So clearly she was watching to see what my feed was saying, and I said, "Shout out to Kim checking in on my timeline." And there she is, making America great again. Thank you for joining the movement. Uh Skipper the puppet master, right? Like, they went after you, but now I'm controlling you. Oh, I do have a screenshot to show you. I want to download this one though, because I laugh. I laugh at all their bullshit. Where's it at here? Not that one. It's so funny. Oh yeah, here's the one. There's going to be a meltdown about this. Image. Takes me a little bit. So there we go. That is this is what Allison was saying in their Hags for Humanity group. Yeah, that's right, Allison. I'm in your group. I can see everything you guys do. Oh my god. Hilarious. And see, I was in there and I was quiet for so long, just getting screenshots. Waiting, waiting. That's the thing. When you don't act out of emotion, you tell yourself to wait, you then have more fun with it. Way more fun. Uh so yeah, I've been in there for a while, just getting screenshots and just watching and waiting. And now that's Skipper's her turn to tip the hat. I infiltrated your group. Oh, so funny. So funny. I got banned from the Peter Griffin Look at Dumbasses group, and I'm in Facebook jail for another 8 days. Here's what's funny. He only suspends people and normally doesn't ban people. When you suspend people, they can still report everything that happens in there. So yeah, suspend me all you want, John. I'm still gonna report your group. Right, Grim? Right? That that little red hat, I don't know what it does, but yeah, it does make women more attractive. Liberalism is a disease, and it will go after your looks first. Speaking of which, I do have a video to show you guys today. She's still in our ecosystem group. Yeah, what are you getting out of there? Yeah, there's nothing in there that's bad. Not a thing. Not a thing. Us laughing at them, and a lot of us creators sharing our stuff and supporting each other. Like, it's a positive thing. Notice how Kathy Criswell is quiet? It's because she has Facebook strikes. Funny. Too funny. Yeah, she ain't Georgie cute. Yeah, she's just better looking with the hat. She had said that, like, Jeremy what was the saying that she had said? Jeremy made her squish? Gross. Oh, Gail Tracy? Yeah, I just got a thing about Gail Tracy. Oh my god. Like, bragging that her husband was a Marine, okay? That means you're a dependopotamus. That's nothing to brag about. It Here's the thing, there are women like that who are, like, military wives who think that because they're a military wife, they understand the military. You don't. You don't. But and military members, there's a reason why they call them dependopotamuses. Like, it's a bastardization of dependent, and yeah, like, they're not in the military, and these are the women who get really bad when there's not a military discount. Gail is Limu Emu. Yeah, I've seen several people say that and send that to me. Yeah, John had a mental break, and hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for you having a crash out. Oh yeah, AVA knows all about the dependas. I want to do a shirt that says dependopotamus, and it looks like a um, a dictionary thing. I just got to figure out what all I want it to say. Like, how am I going to define it? Obviously, hog monster is going to be in there. Uh, Triceratops is also going to be in there. See Triceratops. Some people in the military just come up with some funny, funny shit. Stacy. Oh my god, Stacy is awesome. I have broke John. Yeah, it's always a woman who really breaks these people. Georgie says Stacy broke him, and I finished him off. Um, it's like a happy ending. I remember my old man saying we had to act a certain way because he could get into trouble, right? He couldn't handle two women at once. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Trump suggests he and Don Jr. or Eric should receive the Medal of Honor. Oh my god, I love Trump. He knows exactly what he's doing with that. Oh, that was the other thing. Um, Hold on if I can find it here. because I didn't think about it, but yeah, I do want to talk about it. There we go. Yeah, I do want to talk about this story. And I've got this story here. Let's get into our stories. Gail is the sloth from the Goonies. All I hear in my head is, "Hey, you guys," because she's feeling left out of a certain post. You know, the "Hey, you guys" is from the Electric Company. The younger kids that know the Goonies who didn't watch the Electric Company don't know that. So I got this video. Let's watch this one. This woman gets herself into trouble with the popo. And all she had to do was just listen for a couple seconds. And just like some of the women who are my haters, yeah, this woman didn't want to listen.
You cannot go this way.
Ma'am, you can't go this way.
No, you're not. You're going to make.
I'm going to park over there.
No, you're
Ma'am, you
not.
have to back up.
I'm
Please
telling
and
you,
thank
you are not. No, you are not. You are going to reverse and go the right way. You're driving the wrong way on the wrong side of the road.
I'm not calling all those people out.
All the what people? Ma'am, your nose on with somebody right now. Please turn around and go this way. Ma'am, there are children on the roadway. Please make a U-turn and go this way.
All she has to do is turn around. Turn around and go another way. That's it. That's all she's got to do. Pretty easy, right? Pretty easy. Like the cops are there telling you, just do this.
Please. No, you're in drive. Please turn around.
Please turn around.
Reverse.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Please reverse and go this way, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please
Ma'am.
go that way. Ma'am, we need a car over here.
Yeah.
9/2085 West Palm. Please get me a car in front of Restoration Hardware. You have a vehicle that's going the wrong way, refusing to turn around.
And do it. Then do it.
I need you to turn around.
Dude, at this point, she's here.
Ma'am, if you don't move your car when a police car gets here, we're going to remove you from your vehicle and take you to Palm Beach County Jail.
Onto this roadway.
Can I just go?
No, you can't.
No, you cannot.
You either go that way,
Where would you
You
like
have
me
to
to
back
go?
up
Okay.
and go the proper way.
step out of the car, please. Step out of the car, please.
Step out of the car.
Now you're getting taken out of the car. Because you wanted to just do what you wanted to do. The level of entitlement by some of these women is just ridiculous.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Step out of the car.
I don't even know what you're doing right
Out of the
now.
car. Stand right over here. Just stand right over here.
What are you doing?
You're going to jail because you don't listen. You know she doesn't listen to her man at home, and it just drives him like he's just like. You ever see the meme of Ben Affleck having a cigarette outside where he's just like, that's her boyfriend or husband.
You're arresting me for what?
For what? For what? Driving the wrong way and failure to obey lawful orders.
And West Palm, we'll have one detained.
You're arresting me for what? For what? I need to go home. My dog needs food.
Oh, you should have thought about that.
Want to break from here?
They gave her
Are
how
you
many
fucking-
chances?
You are wasting your fucking time so fucking handcuffs? For what? Like, I need to go home to my
You
dog.
were given plenty of opportunities to comply.
Okay,
Plenty
well,
of
then
opportunities.
I'll comply. I need to
The
go
officer
home.
gave you at least 10.
No,
and then
the officer
I
is a
came up
dick.
and said for you to
Okay.
go. Because
Okay.
if you didn't, you were
Then
going to go to jail when the car got here,
Okay,
and the car got here.
Well, I want to go.
It's too late now.
No, I'm not going in the fucking car.
Well,
No,
unfortunately, at some point we
No,
will.
listen to me.
This is definitely a thing of this is again my theory of these women when they were younger and attractive, they had privilege, they could do whatever they wanted, and people would let them get away. And then they hit the wall. She hit her 30s and 40s, and she's gained some weight. And now people don't give her the privilege that she used to have, and she's upset about it.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look at the fucking other people over here, and I'm in handcuffs.
But they're
Yes, you're in handcuffs.
You're the one
Are
that's
you
making them look
fucking
at you.
kidding me right now? Are you fucking? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna.
You're really not helping yourself.
I'm sure yelling, "Are you fucking kidding me?" right now is going to do well for the jury.
Very
I
much.
know.
You understand
Okay,
that?
Yes, but I please.
Too late.
Take me home. No, I don't.
Unfortunately,
no,
everything is
listen,
on camera.
No, I
Everything
don't
you're
give
saying
a-
has been.
I don't give a fuck.
You're
Then-
yelling in my face. I
Okay,
can
I'm
smell
not-
the alcohol.
Okay, just take me home. Take me home. Please.
Take me
I can't get in
home,
trouble, please.
'cause I don't
Please.
remember.
Please. 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 Please.
Nothing yet.
Please.
So we gotta get someone.
I have nothing on me.
I am glad this happened. This woman, she needed a big piece of humble pie.
Like, please let me fucking go.
You want me to move it?
Jesus Christ.
And you know she's going to post about toxic men later on. Even though all she had to do was turn around. And she's like, no, I want to go this way. No, you can't. Oh, my God. And as bad as toxic women like that are, the worst are the men. Like dudes like John Grimes. Like, ugh. Ugh. Right? Love how they talk shit till it gets real, just like the Hags. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I gotta pull up this other story that I want to do. This one I definitely want to do. This one's going around. So an unusual scene unfolded on the steps of the Capitol this week. Active duty U.S. Air Force Major Jason Watson was arrested while protesting in uniform and calling for the impeachment and removal of President Donald Trump. Watson stood on the Capitol steps holding a sign that read, impeach, convict, remove. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, this is a crime. This right here is a crime. So when you are in the military, okay, you take an oath. You take an oath to support and defend the Constitution and to obey all orders and directives of the officers appointed above you. Guess who the top officer is? The commander in chief, Donald Trump. This you cannot do in uniform. Now, if he was in civilian attire, he'd be well within his freedom of speech. But he is using his Air Force uniform to make a political statement. That, my friends, is a violation of the Uniform Code of Military Justice. This major, he just lost out on his retirement, and he is going to receive a conviction, and he's going to get either a dishonorable discharge or a bad conduct discharge. That means he's not going to get any benefits. None. After he's out, he's not going to be able to go to the VA and get care because he decided to make a political statement in uniform. Can't do it. Cannot do it. This is clearly, prima facie, on its face, an illegal act. But yet you have dipshits out there on the left who are applauding this, calling him brave. This is not brave. This is stupid. It's incredibly stupid. Why does the left always make stupid decisions? Well, because it's the left. They're driven by feelings, not logic and rational stuff. Oh yeah, Stacy, get him, Secretary of War. Oh yeah. Pete Hegseth, he saw this and he was like, and they're gonna get mad at Hegseth for doing it. It's like, you do realize this is an unforced error. This guy didn't have to do this. He chose to do this. What pitch is John Bolton singing in? He's not cut out for prison, right? Oh, they had him dead to rights. What's funny about Bolton is going to be the other people, because he's going to sing like a canary. That's the thing about the deep state. They rely on being protected by others. That's the only way it exists. And all you have to do, a chain, we used to say in the military, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And once the whole thing comes apart. Well, he's probably mad he can't get that sex change he wanted. Right? Oh, speaking of that, there was another one. See, I wasn't even thinking when I was reading this morning to send these to me, but now that I'm thinking about it, I do want to do these stories. So I got one more that I want to do before we leave. So, yep, there we go. Wannabe trans terrorist arrested in Las Vegas. Allison Howlett, a man pretending to be a woman. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A man pretending to be a woman was arrested by police after he allegedly planned to carry out a mass shooting. Police found a huge stockpile of weapons in his home. He's being held on a $500,000 bond. We have an epidemic of trans violence in our country. Yeah. So this is the troon here. Yeah. Clearly just mentally ill man. But look at this. What the hell? An M2? I can't buy this. How was a mentally ill man able, and this is why I hate people on the left when they talk about red flag laws, because this is a guy who should never have been able to buy all of this. Ridiculous. If you or I tried to go buy any of these, we'd be turned away. Yeah. I would have to pay thousands of dollars for an FFL to be able to own a lot of this stuff. Right? Right, Grim? Grim says, now, why can't I find someone doing things like that? I need to have some fun. Yep, another Allison. Allison is definitely one of the names of crazy. But yeah, so, and this is why here in California now, this person, this troon, who's clearly mentally ill, is why I am, as of yesterday, I can no longer buy a Glock in this state. It's being challenged. The challenge, and they've also put an AR-15 ban in this state. Now, the good thing about the other day with all of this Supreme Court stuff is they have taken up cert on 2 gun cases. One is an AR-15 ban, the other one is a semi-automatic handgun ban case. And they've announced those. So they're going to be heard September, October, as soon as the Supreme Court comes back into term. So they're going to be heard early, which means likely somewhere between November and February, we're going to get the decisions. February would be very late. I would expect them in December or January, to be honest. But being that these are kind of open and closed, and the Supreme Court has already talked about their holding up the Second Amendment, it might even be earlier than that. It might not be that controversial. But these gun bans are going to be just like the Hawaii vampire law. Now, the vampire law in Hawaii that was just thrown out last week was you can't bring a gun into a public establishment, meaning like a Target or a Walmart or, a just any type of store, unless the owner has previously said you can bring it in here. So it's like a vampire. You can't bring it in unless you're invited in, which is complete and total bullshit. Because what's the point of concealed carry then? What is the point of concealed carry if you have to let every establishment know that you're carrying? It's stupid. But it's just a way to deny people their Second Amendment rights. And that is exactly what the Supreme Court ruled. Like, no, there is no, the Supreme Court has said it has to be well within the text, history, and tradition of the United States. And they've even clarified it to at the time of the founding. So just because all these gun grabbers, they like to point to laws from 1865, 1866 and say, look, these laws have been on the books, part of our history. Yeah, those were laws designed to stop now freed slaves from owning handguns. Who would want that? Maybe the Ku Klux Klan? That's why those existed the way that they did. So, and the Supreme Court said, no. At the time the Second Amendment was written, so 1787 to 1791, that's when all that was debated. And that's where the lens that you have to look through. So every gun law is classist, and pretty much almost everyone is racist. Quick question. Should nonviolent felons get their firearms right back? Well, you know what? That's what the Supreme Court just decided. So we had the Rahimi case where they said, hey, yes, violent felons can be denied their Second Amendment rights. And then we just had the Hermani case that last week was decided. The Supreme Court said, no, if you're a felon and it's nonviolent, you can get your guns back. Georgie says, speaking of the KKK, Stacy Snow. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Trin, good morning. Yeah, they were going after Trin. Big Dirt was going after Trin about her English. Trin lives in Vietnam. Her English is very good for someone where it's a second language who also does not live in a native English speaking country. Speaking of which, I got to buy my tickets to Vietnam. Only other thing is the USA. They advanced to in the knockout stage. First time they've ever advanced in the knockout stage of the FIFA World Cup. And it's also the first time they've ever gotten, I believe it's 3 wins, which is the most that they've ever done in one tournament. So already breaking records. I would trust you over a troon, Grim. In fact, so I was talking with a friend of mine, and we were talking about starting a business. And as you guys know, I've told all of you, you should own a business. You should absolutely own a business because there's a lot of tax advantages. There's a reason why every rich person owns a business. Every single one. If you know of someone who's wealthy, go ask them. Just say, hey, what business do you own? And they'll tell you about it. Most people are very open about it because it's not an illegal thing and anybody can do it. You are able to do a lot of things and have a lot of tax advantages when you own a business. Well, I was telling someone this and they were like, so can I buy guns with my business? I'm like, if your business is a gun-based one. And he's like, well, what if I did bought some land and had a shooting range on it? I go, if people can come and pay you to shoot, yeah. And he's like, so I can write all my guns off on my taxes as a business expense. I'm like, yes, you can. If you have a gun-based business and you're buying guns for that business, yeah, of course you can. He's like, whoa. I'm like, but here, I go, there are going to be regulations out there. I go, there, and you have to follow the regulations. So there's, with owning a gun range, you got to have safety regulations. Know those. Talk to other people who have these businesses. I go, but yeah, if you want to start buying guns and getting the tax money, or getting the money back for those guns, at least a portion of it, absolutely start a gun-based business. Here's the other thing. Do you guys realize you can own multiple businesses? I do. Oh, thank you, Trin. Uh, right, Grim. So, all right, guys, I got to get going. I got to get into the office. Apparently, Robert Rogers doesn't realize that. He was telling me that I leech off the government because I get VA disability. He was also claiming that I defrauded the government. Well, that means I defrauded the VA's doctors and lawyers because I did have an appeal, which means they went through my full record. And they determined that my conditions are valid. So good luck with that, Robert. You saying that, keep saying it. I'm not going to discourage you because it's defamation. And all I'm waiting is for one of you guys to cross the line. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm taking screenshots. All right, guys, I'm going to get going, but thank you for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on windowsills so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every